again for coming, and have a nice screening.
Why do you use recycled aluminum?
I chose aluminum like a symbol also of recycling lives. I started really searching the beauty of every human being, looking through the eyes, and I patented a special camera, as you saw, to take the pictures of the eyes. And the reason why I wanted that the viewer gets into the scene is like to become part of the story.
This woman is uncontrollable sometimes, actually. Every day she would come on the set. Stanley, I had this dream, I had this vision, I had this idea. Last night I thought about writing a song.
Oh, way at the back.
Thank you. I'd like to know if you've always worked collaboratively.
This is my first thought. So social inclusion, get people inside and do collaborative works. My challenge was to put together different people with different challenging life in order for them to help each other. So at the end of the story, when somebody asks me what did it change in their life, I think that only God can change lives, but what changes was the awareness, as they really got a new self-esteem, and they were able also to have a better acceptance. While they were seeing the blind lady, they all of them, they say, oh, I thought that my life was terrible, but when I saw her, and she's so joyful, and has such a meaningful life, everybody of them, you know, they felt much better.
How many takes did it take to walk up to that shrine in Bosnia barefoot on those rocks?
There was a documentary once.
Yeah, no.
One,
That was painful.
No, I always go there. Every time I start a new, so that's reality. Every time I start a new project, I go there to ask for spiritual guidance. I think that prayers are very significant in my life. And you know, like from my prayers came up this man. So prayers work.
oh God, thank you.
And then through Stanley, I met this other great man that is Greg Ferris, that is leading. And so the three of us are working together daily.
Yep, lady there. and then
Yeah, I
lady.
wanted to know the fact that you come from Naples. Did that have a strong impact on making this movie? Because I know the people from Naples are very, very proud of their city.
Mhm.
You know, they have a saying in Italian, you see Naples and you can die after you
Yeah.
see Naples. So my question is, did this have a very strong impact on, you know, your social inclusion? 'Cause
I have to tell you something. The previous documentary was Napolitan, so that was really a portrait of my city. That was really a postcard from the city. So I focused a lot on the city and of the people. This time, I think it's not important where I shot. I think it's a universal message. I really didn't want to care of doing so much nice beauty shots, but I wanted to make inner beauty shots. So when you see like the blind girl, that I think that everybody of us has fear to look into the eyes of a blind person. We always are scared, although the person in front of us cannot see. So I think that I wanted people to discover the beauty beyond. So not like doing fancy image, but really going beyond and entering inside. So you entered into the piece of art.
The gentleman in the black shirt.
Yeah, excuse me. My question is, how difficult was it for you to work in Italy when you seem to be one of the only people that spoke English? You didn't speak Italian. So I was just wondering.
It was a challenge. But we had good people. A lot of people spoke. I mean, I don't speak a word of Italian.
I sort of picked that up.
But everybody around me pretty much was speaking English.
And there was Roberta.
And we had the lady at the end who was speaking, the translator. The beauty of it, again, this woman here, no one on planet Earth would hire a blind person to be the translator of the daily film logs. There wasn't a harsh moment in the entire filming of this project. Whereas a lot of other films I've worked on, it's a war every day. And someone's always got a problem, someone's always got some issue. Never a problem on this show, not one.
As far as you knew, because you couldn't understand what they were
No,
saying.
but it's very expressive.
Oh,
Thank you
okay,
very
all
much.
right.
It does get expressive.
The lady with the sweater and
I
glasses.
simply just want to know how long it took from beginning to end.
So I started thinking of this project during the COVID. So I think that that was very important to me, because since we suffered social distancing, and I felt that in some way I could contribute to this kind of feeling, putting people in contact. So it's like that was a way for me to put people, and my greatest desire, and it's still there, I would like that this piece of art could stand in different part of the world. So I have a technology to interconnect the one that is going to be opening in next week at the National Archaeological Museum of Naples, and will be held there for 4 months, and then will tour in other places in Italy. And by the way, I would love to have another one in US. I would love to have another one in China. I would love to have another one in South Arabia. I think that day by day the family increases. So I think that today you become part of our family, because the biggest desire for me is that after like seeing that, everybody goes back home thinking, yes, but I am as well. I am a piece of art. I'm worth. I had a gift in living, and I have to live my life with like all my feelings and supporting others, because we are a great family, and so brotherhood is the main thing that we have to put in the center of our life.